Hello and welcome to the channel. What we've been looking at, and we're just gonna is right there. Got a car in the field. That's as far as we can get it. Right there. Right, that's it. We better go in. I feel accident prone today. I just banged my leg against the barrier, and I think it's time I went for coffee. I think so, yes. And sometimes, I tell you what actually happened today. There's an evil woman sort of trying to connect with me. Yeah, that's what's happening, yeah. There's somebody that I knew years ago, and she was evil years ago, and I met her 25 years later, and I tried to avoid her, and then I think it's because I'm trying to avoid her. Yeah. Hello, welcome to the channel. I think it's because, could be. Whereas if I was trying to say, like, I was trying to befriend her, but I'm not. I'm trying to avoid her. Maybe that's why she's trying to. There's a funny thing that human beings do that, actually. It's a kind of. So if I suddenly decided, say, like, I wanted to be part of her life or something, then she would reject me 100%. And I mean that as in, you know, friends or something, or some kind of acquaintance or whatever. So we're a bit bumpy here, this road, and we don't have a stabiliser on this device. So, yes. I think what happens, well, with most people, if somebody's making you uncomfortable or something, it's not really, well, it's your reaction to them that's making you uncomfortable. I sort of strongly believe that you are responsible for your own discomfort, you know, so that you then have to, you know, take steps. If there's somebody like that doing that to you, if you keep, say, like, you go and visit them or something, it's like, well, whose fault is it? It's yours. So I think it's. I didn't really want to talk about what she said to me. It was a really evil thing that she said, and I don't want to give it legs. But I'm sort of trying to. I don't think I'm trying hard enough. I think that's where the fault is. That I'm not keeping I've got to keep, like, a barrier up, keep evil people out of your life. You know, you don't want them in your life. They are around. They're in society. And you're not going to change them either. So don't think for a minute you can change them. You can't. You have to deal with them, so to speak. You say, well, you don't have to deal with it. You do if, say, like, you work with them or something, or in that scenario, yeah, I'm sort of working nearby them or something, so in that vicinity. Weird how people are, you know. Life is it's a learning curve. Huge learning curve. Yeah. So, how do you deal with people? Well, it's hard sometimes. I think probably the less you say, the better it would be. So I think a couple of times I've said too much, and I realised that last time, so this time I didn't say much at all about anything. So I think it's oversharing's an issue, oversharing's a problem. Yeah. Caravan time, because we've got Murray Caravans is down here, which is kind of why you often see caravans on this road. Been picking up a caravan or something. So there you go. That was that. That was that short discussion. I'm not in my total funny self at the moment. Probably because of that, yeah. Yeah, so it's difficult sort of knowing how to get rid of weirdos. So somebody who's a weirdo would be somebody who's not conducive to your well-being, you know. So we're talking about equilibrium, we're talking about equality, so things are equal and things should work out equally. But when you have somebody like that trying to, so they've got nothing to offer, especially if it's a woman and they're getting on a bit. Whereas when they're younger, they can use their looks or sex appeal. So when they get, say they're like 70 or something, they can't use their sex appeal or their looks because they're fucked. You know, and nobody wants to fuck them. That's really it. Bottom line. So I mean, that's like a harsh way of putting it, but ostensibly that's. So your women at that age should really have had a decent life and not fucked people over and be happy enough in their existence. Like my friend who I've got. That I got on really well with. It's back to Heather's numpty neighbour again. Heather's narcissistic numpty neighbour. I think really what we're looking at is people with narcissistic personality disorder is really what I'm talking about. When I talk about these people, that's who I'm trying to. So they'll feed off somebody like me. They'll know that I've been abused, and they'll sense it. They'll know right away. They don't even know they know it. It's a bit like me knowing how to do paintings. It's something that's in you. So that evil behaviour's in them. And you can't get shit. The only thing you can do is just avoid them. You can't fix them. You can't change them. You've just got to really be very careful around them and avoid them. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Try not to have nightmares. And blah 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 blah. Bye. It's over and out. And we're not getting peeped this time.